Hello everyone, Spider-Man 1991 here, and now it's time to do my comic reviews for the week. Alright, first up, for Marvel, Spider-Man 604. Okay? Now, story starts off where we left off. Chameleon, as we all know, if you've been reading the past few issues, the Chameleon, Peter Parker was promoted to the photography section of Mayor Jameson's cabinet, and now he was kidnapped by the Chameleon, and the Chameleon stole his identity for a day and somehow made it better, I think. Depends on your opinion. And now we cut to the Chameleon's base. We see some costumes, quite noticeably Captain America. He's coming out still wearing the Peter Parker mask with an unconscious woman. Says his base has been compromised, everything's clear. Boom, blows it up, takes off the Parker mask, and we see a spider tracer on the gun. Then, next up, we got Spider-Man finding the Parker mask and noticing the levied base nisus. He's going to try to track it. And we cut to the amazing escape act of Peter Parker and an acid trap. First off, Peter's tied to the chair. He thinks first, then he notices that he tries to get out, but luckily he still has web shooters. And he makes the webbing, makes himself into a little cocoon, and busts out. Then he swings on his web. Since he can't track his tracer with his spider sense, he's using a nanosucker, trying to figure out who it is, and he only has one shot at this. If he's right, since he has no idea who the Chameleon turned into, then the NYPD suited up in Mantron gear, I believe they're called. They attack him, and then we get Mary Jane on screen with a bunch of little nets coming at him from the device based off the original Spider Slayer from way back, and Amazing Spider-Man number 25. The cops also have a spider tracker, again from Smite's design. Spidey breaks free, and then he notices that police are also around him, and that one vehicle is just moving right past him, and he figured it out, which is very lucky, because if he did attack someone and they crashed, then he would probably be screwed. Chameleon's reaching for his control, and then Spidey almost has him, but then officers show up, getting ready to attack him. Then finally activates the detonation, and Spidey can't catch him. Grabs onto the face. They pull him off, and then he says that he pulls off the mask. Then Spidey opens up the back of the van, and everyone sees that it's a dirty bomb. About to go off in 10 seconds. So Spider-Man tells them to use their Mantron designs to contain the blast, and they do that. And then they say that Spider-Man got away and that they need the Hazmat crews out here, but Jameson just tells them, "Forget about that, just get Spider-Man." Then one of the cops just smashed the spider tracer, saying it was damaged during the device. Then Jameson's surprised that his entire Spider Slayer squad transferred out. Then his deputy of Mayor of Operations gives him the speech that he's the one who finally gives the speech to Jonah to stop putting personal vendettas over the good administration over New York City. He gives him a letter of resignation. Then cut to Peter going to Aunt May's house, checking on the Rileys, and then we find out Harry's living there, and he's with Peter's 3 hot cousins, which is good for Harry. And then Peter's walking upstairs because Harry's in his old room, helping him unpack, and it's MJ. They have a brief moment, she hugs him, and then they start talking, and he knows that she knows that he's Spider-Man, which is interesting. And then she hugs, and then says that whoever she is, she better that whoever his girlfriend might be, very good. He has no idea who it is. Then he goes back to his apartment, finds Michelle Gonzalez, kisses him, and then she gives him some advice about his relationship, about their supposed relationship that the Chameleon apparently started way last issue, which was really fun, which is really funny. And then he says, "Chameleon, when I find you, I will kill you." Then someone's going to pick up Chameleon. He says that the woman he was impersonating had a bad relationship with her mother, and that he's going to help her with that. And then Chameleon gets in, and the person is the wife of Kraven the Hunter. And this is good to know because Chameleon and Kraven, I believe, were half brothers or related or something. And, well, that concludes Amazing Spider-Man 604. It was a great issue. I mean, it was both thrilling with the Chameleon plot, and and very humorous with Peter Parker's life. Very funny. Get it? Good. Okay, next up, I have a title that I don't normally get, but I got it because when I went to my comic store, they said I got a free book, and it's Booster Gold 24. Not much here. Booster, time traveling, except this time, if you've been keeping up, Black Beetle helped get rid of Dick Grayson and the rest of the Teen Titans, and Trigons conquered the Earth. The Resistance movement of Rip goes to the Resistance of Raven, Oliver Queen, Zatanna, and Kyle Rayner. And Lex Luthor helps Booster escape. Trying to sum this up quickly because, then they try to break into Trigon's hidden room. Then Black Beetle reveals that's what he wanted. We see dead heroes. It's kind of like a trophy case. And Black Beetle goes and grabs a red scarab. And, yeah. Then, before Booster and Rip Hunter leave, they smash Hal Jordan's power battery and ring out of its case, and then the ring goes to Kyle Rayner. Good news. Then they go back to way back into New Teen Titans #2. Remember, we'll fight up the first Ravager and Deathstroke taking on the Titans. Then Deathstroke walks away, but then it's revealed that obviously if you didn't get that a few pages ago, it's Booster Gold. And pretty much, yeah. Sorry for rushing this, it's just I only have a few minutes left, so yeah, we got a Blue Beetle feature where Jaime first meets the Black Beetle, which should be very good. Which is a two-parter, and it's just a co-feature, and now he's gone feral with the Scarab. Okay, again, I just bought this because it was free. I mean, I was waiting for the paperback of the story arc, but, it was free, so I figured, what book would I get? It just occurred to me to get Booster Gold. Okay, I'm gonna cut this off right now so I can move on to the other titles, so stay tuned for so check out part 2, please.